There are stories that pull you into their world, stories that grip you from the very first moment and refuse to let go. Tales of deception, betrayal, and high-stakes missions where a single wrong move could change the course of history. This is one of those stories, a world where intelligence is the greatest weapon, where the battlefields stretch from secret war rooms to chaotic city streets, and where every decision carries deadly consequences. It's a gripping saga of espionage, danger, and moral dilemmas, a journey through a labyrinth of lies and hidden agendas. In the midst of it all, one man finds himself caught between duty and survival. He is not a soldier on the front lines, nor a rogue agent with nothing to lose. He is something far more dangerous, a man trained to think ahead, to see the unseen, to uncover the darkest secrets before they can set the world on fire. But when he stumbles upon something bigger than anyone ever imagined, his life changes forever. His enemies multiply, his allies become uncertain, and the deeper he digs, the more he realizes, not everyone is meant to uncover the truth. Get ready for a journey that will test the limits of loyalty, push the boundaries of justice, and keep you on the edge of your seat until the very last second. Because in this world, nothing is as it seems. And now, let's pull back the curtain on the minds that brought this thrilling world to life. The creative minds behind the series. A great story is only as strong as the minds behind it. The masterminds responsible for shaping this high-intensity thriller are Carlton Cuse and Roland. Carlton Cuse is no stranger to gripping narratives. If his name sounds familiar, it's because he's the genius behind Lost, Bates Motel, The Strain, and Lock and Key. His ability to blend mystery, suspense, and emotional depth has cemented him as one of the greats in television storytelling. Roland, on the other hand, has built a reputation as a master of tension and action. His work on Prison Break, Fringe, and Almost Human has proven his talent for crafting intricate plots with relentless pacing. Together, these two have created a world filled with danger, deception, and a hero unlike any other. But a story is only as strong as those who bring it to life. So, let's meet the faces behind this extraordinary tale. The cast, the faces behind the mission. A great story needs a great cast, and this one delivers on every level. John Krasinski steps into the role of a man whose sharp mind is his greatest weapon, a performance filled with depth, intensity, and unexpected emotion. Wendell Pierce as James Greer, a seasoned veteran of the intelligence world with secrets of his own. Michael Kelly as Mike November, a man who knows when to bend the rules and when to break them. Abbie Cornish as Kathy Mueller, a woman whose intellect is as sharp as any spy's and whose connection to our protagonist runs deeper than she realizes. Each actor brings their A-game, delivering performances that elevate the series to an entirely new level. But now, let's step into the heart of the story. Let's dive into a world where intelligence and survival go hand in hand. In the world of espionage, there are two types of people, those who pull the strings and those caught in the web. At the center of this web is a man who never intended to be a hero. A man who was meant to stay behind a desk, analyzing intelligence, uncovering patterns, and solving puzzles that others couldn't. But one discovery changes everything. What was supposed to be a routine analysis turns into a global crisis. He uncovers something that was never meant to be found. A secret so dangerous that it sets off a chain reaction of chaos and destruction. Forced into the field, he is no longer an observer. He is now a target. And as he chases the truth across the world, from Washington, D.C. to the war-torn streets of the Middle East, he realizes that the enemy is closer than he ever imagined. The deeper he digs, the more the lines between ally and adversary blur. Every step forward reveals a new layer of deception. Every answer leads to even darker questions. Can he survive long enough to uncover the full truth? Or will the very people he's trying to protect be the ones to bring him down? This is the gripping, high-stakes world of Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan. The execution, a thrill ride from start to finish. Every mission, every moment, every twist, delivered with precision. Each episode runs between 40 to 64 minutes, giving just the right amount of time to immerse viewers without ever slowing the pace. With 4 action-packed seasons and 30 episodes, the series offers a binge-worthy experience that refuses to let up. The action, intense, the suspense, unrelenting, the storytelling, masterful. But what truly brings it all to life is the acting performance. Acting performance, the power of presence. John Krasinski steps into the shoes of Jack Ryan with a commanding presence. His performance is both gripping and layered, bringing an everyman quality to a character thrust into extraordinary circumstances. Some critics have praised him as the definitive Jack Ryan, while others argue that the role needed a different kind of intensity. But one thing is undeniable: he owns the screen. And it's not just him. The supporting cast delivers performances that elevate every scene, adding depth, emotion, and an undeniable authenticity to the world of espionage. And when you pair that with breathtaking cinematography, you get a series that looks as good as it feels. Shash cinematography and visual mastery. A show like this demands a cinematic approach, and it delivers in spectacular fashion. Sweeping aerial shots take us from one global hotspot to the next. Close, intimate framing pulls us into the tension of high-stakes confrontations. Expertly choreographed action sequences immerse us in the chaos of battles fought in the shadows. From the streets of Washington, D.C. to the harsh deserts of the Middle East, the cinematography captures both the beauty and the brutality of the world Jack Ryan inhabits. Audiences have spoken, and the response has been overwhelmingly positive. With a solid 8.10 on IMDb and a 78% critic rating on Rotten Tomatoes, it's clear that Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan has left a lasting impression. The high production values, gripping performances, and relentless action have made it a favorite among fans of espionage thrillers. And now the real question: should you watch it? Is this series worth your time? If you're a fan of edge-of-your-seat thrillers, morally complex characters, and stories where every second counts, Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan is a must-watch. It's more than just an action series. It's a deep dive into the world of intelligence, the cost of heroism, and the fight for truth in a world built on deception. So, what do you think? Have you seen it? Are you planning to? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another deep dive into the world of entertainment. Until next time, keep watching, keep scouting.